Alright, we're gonna test if this is all working here.
Testing. Okay.
Why is the desktop audio going? It's a real question. Because... Is that something that's normally going? Oh, I got one. Let's see if I shit my pants. ASMR that! Hello. Alright. I'm kind of warm already. It's probably because these headphones aren't helping. I could get my in-ears in, but...
I was trying to do ASMR.
Dude, oh, you get that one? Are you smelling that one?
I'm pretty sure. Are you not clipping with that? Because
Oh,
that
dude.
pretty damn loud.
Oh, dude, I'm clipping. I'm straight clipping, dog.
Oh, we've got organic smooth move tea for today.
Okay, see... You know what?
Your ear rape status. Come on, man.
All right,
And,
hold on. All
ear
right.
rape is a bad thing. You shouldn't say. Rape is not a joke. You shouldn't.
Get in front of the mic so I can check you, bruh.
Rape is not a funny joke.
See, look at how you're in the green, I'm in the red and yellow.
Yes, you are.
All right, I'll crank you. You have a very soft, sensual voice.
I don't know. I
you
mean,
need to get all up in there,
exactly.
dude.
If I get all of it,
I want to see you all up in that mic.
Hello. My voice levels are coming up right up to the yellow. And if I put up a little accent, actually, no, yeah, I will. There's a chance I'll talk a little bit louder. But,
there is a chance, and you're totally fine because I put a limiter on the track. I think you could scoot up a little bit though, or I could back up a little bit.
Scooting this thing forward.
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle.
Compromise, because today's podcast is going to be talking about centrism and what a big-brained ideology it is.
Always playing the fence, never having to take any risks intellectually.
That's right. All you people with actual opinions, good luck.
There we go. Now I'm on your level.
Exactly. No, I needed to talk directly down this thing.
Yes, you need to talk into the mic.
I mean, I can't be coming around angles.
No, and maybe we should be sitting like this. Maybe you should angle out a little bit. Maybe you get closer. You know what I'm saying?
How do other brothers do podcasts?
Maybe you put your knees in there, and I'll put my knees on the outside.
Have you even changed the Twitch stream label of what?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I should probably do that. Here's another one for you.
I was going to say I don't smell anything, but I'm like sniffing to smell it. I'm trying to, like, it's a good...
dude, you don't want to be sniffing to smell it. Oh, God.
I don't fucking
You don't want to be sniffing to smell it. Okay.
I don't smell anything yet. My first comment stands.
Dude, because we got the same flavor, dog. We got the same flavor. Travel and outdoors.
No.
Yeah, I got to edit this.
You should do something that's more...
Politics.
Yeah.
Portland Antifa.
Portland Antifa is pretty clickbaity, and it's what I want to talk about.
They're pretty funny. All right. Well, sorry anyone who's listening. This is not traveling outdoors. I need to change this. Why is that the default thing right now?
Because it was the last thing you did.
Why would we do traveling outdoors?
Why did you write in traveling outdoors?
What could I have possibly been talking about? What? Okay, you put the category.
What is it?
In
Let's
sing 2018.
Just chatting.
Just
Just click on that right there. We're just chatting.
All right. Wow. Record viewers. 4. Wow.
I want to say a shout out to all of our fans. It's your girlfriend.
Oh, got him.
It's your girlfriend. Probably Zach, who's just downstairs.
Ooh, I don't know about that. All right, let's go back here. And I guess I should go to my dashboard because that's what streamers do. I got some serious echo going on right now. Am I crazy?
I don't hear it.
All right.
I mean, I got a little bit of echo, but I don't.
All right. How do I go to the dashboard? Why are they hiding this from me? They're doing this because they hate me. They want me. Oh, there it is. All right.
And we're down to 2 viewers.
The 2 viewers is probably both of my devices that have it up.
That's right.
So, all right, we're gonna go into this because I want to bring this up really quick because it's probably why I'm farting right now, and this is not an advertisement. But
today's podcast is sponsored by Organic Smooth Move Tea.
But no, we could probably get in trouble for that. What we're about to talk about, they don't want to be thrown under the bus like this.
We need to do podcasts more often because I was just going to bite my fingernails and then I realized there's a camera in front of me, and so it's going to stop all my bad habits.
That's why you need God in your life.
That's right. That's why I need Jesus.
That's why you need Jesus. Okay, if we're not going to look at each other when we talk, maybe I'll just straddle you. Oh shit! I'm probably fucking the stream up with that.
I need to come in.
Yeah. Or we could go out.
No, Gary. The other two brother podcasts, they are just looking at the screen. I've seen.
Well, fuck Two Brother podcasts. I don't give a fuck about those brothers.
It's true, fair enough. But it's always kind of awkward.
They're probably pussies.
We need a table that's like a V, so we can round out and look at each other from an angle. But yeah.
Yeah, well, if you weren't battling me for leg room, maybe we could actually do it.
If you weren't man-threading and a part of the patriarchy, that's right.
That's right. All right, what I was saying, though, about Smooth Move Tea. So my morning didn't start out the best. Why? Because I was having some stomach problems yesterday, and I figured, I'll get a kombucha, get some probiotics going, which I should probably take another one. I forgot. And then I was like, I saw the Smooth Move Tea on my shelf. I was like, what is this? This is like what old people use to shit. So I'm like, fuck it, let's clear out the system. And actually, I've heard a story about this girl who she would call it cleansing.
No.
Cleansing. So like going anorexic for 2 whole days and just drinking water and Smooth Move. And the torture I went through this morning, I went through holding my stomach on the shitter, those like...
You're physically trying to push it out of your intestines as you go down.
Is this the 5th squirt?
Dude, I just came out of food poisoning, so I know exactly how that goes. I was just sitting in the toilet all the time. Yeah, exactly.
You just had food poisoning?
Yeah, well, yeah. I would say it's food poisoning. I know I'm not a doctor, but I had all the
Was
symptoms.
that the curry?
Yeah. No, it was 100%. I went to Appetizing, Portland. Sorry, Appetizing. I loved your food for so long, and then I had 1 bowl of curry, and I was out for 4 days.
The first mistake you made...
What do you mean?
...was going to Appetizing that has an Indian girl running it.
Making a war veteran husband.
Food.
There's like a war veteran husband of hers. I don't know. I'm just kidding about a war. I don't know what the fuck. It's just a white husband who's sad and mopey and takes forever to get to the till and give you change. And then this old woman, and then I don't know if it's their son or a Mexican man who just works for them. And
Indian people get stoned.
They made really dank, cheap food.
Yep.
And I went there.
Dank and cheap after he's been sitting in the toilet for 3 days straight, blowing chunks out of his asshole.
$10 a plate. It's like, it's typical Thai food prices, and it was all right. And I had it like dozens of times. And then I went back after months, and then I go and I was just on the toilet every day.
You think you would build up a tolerance to
That's right.
rat meat, but apparently not. Apparently not.
It was the finest Labrador I had ever had.
Yeah, there's missing cat signs all over the neighborhood all the time. No fucking joke either. I either think it's the raccoons, the fucking dog-sized rats, or
pit bull owners.
No, there's hardly any pit bull owners around here.
I want to fucking spread out, help my.
It's a bunch of weenie white people.
No, it's weenie white liberals love pit bulls because they're not dangerous. That's just the way they're raised. It's just the way they're raised.
No,
Absolutely
you're wrong.
no. You're double wrong. I've been on Tinder. I see all these fucking liberal girls with pit bulls, and they're like, "Oh, my pit love my dog."
No, I did see one the other day where she was like, dressed all nice, and you could tell that was like the most expensive thing she owned. But she had like her dog with the big nutsack coming out the back. Feeding them little treats as they're walking along. Whatever.
Dude, I'm going to be stepping on the dog's toes when you date one of those girls. No.
Don't do this
let me finish my joke. I'm going to put up... don't do Organic Smooth Move Tea? You don't want to be sponsored by Organic Smooth Move?
Dude, I squirted out my ass 5 times this morning with pain.
It was with pain? Because you bringing this up on the screen and keeping it up for that long made me think, I'm going to try some Smooth Move Peppermint. I'm going to get a...
No. Don't do that. Whatever you do.
It's certified organic and certified kosher and non-GMO product.
Certified kosher?
Don't get into that. It's certified kosher.
Certified kosher? All right, where do I go here to get what you sent me?
Scroll down on Russell Jim's. So scroll down to the lowest.
Oh, I'm gone. Okay.
Is that the lowest? Oh, no, the lowest would be the 2 tabs I opened up.
So those 2 we got, and then... what are these videos from?
So these are different videos going back in time. I don't know if the audience can see them right now.
No, I don't want them to see my Discord information. All the people that are gonna fucking.
No, right now it's on streamer mode, so it won't. It's just your username. It doesn't have the hashtag 4 numbers after it right now, and it says streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, friend. So
okay, so if I put this over to the other screen, how is it not going to show all this stuff? It's just going to magically take it away. I'm sharing the monitor. I'm not sharing Discord.
It shows who your friends are, but it doesn't show like my name is just Russell Jimmy's, but it doesn't say that hashtag 4 numbers, so they won't be able to find me. They won't be able to do that. They won't even be able to search for any of that. You know what I mean? Okay. So
fuck them then. Fuck them. All right. Well, since we're so safe now, this is what we're looking
stay
at.
safe, friend. They can't even see that now.
Yeah, they can't even see that. Right. Here you go then.
Fair enough.
So you want to start down here? What was the point of this?
First, go to the Chrome
yeah.
thing. I look up because this is the first thing I read. It was on a certain website, and I was reading. The Union headquarters vandalized after Patriot Prayer attention. So that implies Patriot Prayer guys learned about a house and then vandalized it. Right?
Isn't it funny though too? Only Antifa people live 10 people in one house in some nasty house in Portland. It's hilarious. How could it be an Antifa house? No, it's just a house.
It's a meeting place, because it is the headquarters for the Industrial Workers of the World, IWW, aptly named EU. The staff at Portland's Industrial Workers of the World's office yet Thursday were greeted with an unusual message spray-painted across their East Burnside headquarters: "Smash communism." The phrase Antifa house marked another outer wall of the house just beneath a freshly smashed window. Now, the conspiracy theorists that I saw immediately were like, okay, so these are both things that insurance will be able to cover.
These of course. Are both, yeah.
The A is very much like an anarchist A. That is something that a right winger, if they're tagging a house, it's going to be in cursive. Is the joke / serious?
Yeah.
Now
they would never do that anyway. They're not the kind of people to go spray painting shit.
Now you might think that, but I still want to give them the benefit of the doubt that these guys that are right wingers and the Patriot Prayer guys, if you see the way that they talk on the street and talk about anti-Muslim stuff, you're like, it's possible that they could have graffitied a house. It's very possible.
That's their mode of doing this. This is the Antifa way of doing things. The Patriot Prayer people is to go meet them in person and try to get in some corny fight.
And precisely. Let's, in fact, go meet them in person. Click on the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Boop. The at night video.
This one?
Yep.
I do not know if they can hear this. All right, yeah, they can.
Yes,
Perfect.
they can.
But is this going to get me taken off here, or is this going to get us taken down?
I don't know. I haven't watched this whole thing.
This is educational purposes.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't understand. We're not trying to make money.
All right, as you guys can see right here, I forgot we got HD footage. You got right here. We got this house right here, the socialist house, which I'm not here to have any problems with any socialists. I'm just against political violence. I'm against everyone who's been silent on Antifa. We've been harassed, we've been attacked. They've come to our houses, they've threatened our wives, our family members. Okay, they come in, they slash our tires, and everybody who teams up with these people, who we see them protest with them, we see them in their exact same buildings, they stay silent, okay? Now, we came to this house, and then a couple days later, we came to this house, or Haley came to this house. They tried to go to a meeting. They came out. They got assaulted by 30 Antifa members. Okay, several days later, we showed up because
they got them all in the basement, like in bunks and shit.
You cannot
Socialism
attack
style.
people and just stand by because everyone else in Portland just keeps their mouths shut. So we showed up here. We had a little protest. The next night, Antifa comes up, false flag, comes up, smashes the windows, puts Antifa house, says smash communism, as if we did it, but everyone knows we don't use the word smash, okay? That's not the things that we do. We also don't destroy property.
Exactly.
We don't advocate for destroying property. We believe in your right to own your own house, your own property, okay? We're not communists, we're not socialists. We believe in private property. It is Antifa that's always using graffiti all the time.
Exactly. You see it all over the streets in Portland. It's hilarious.
True.
Antifa A right there. That's not a conservative, libertarian, freedom-fighting A. Shoot, man. I don't even do A's in uppercase, ever. But here's another thing, too. They said that a brick was thrown into the window. No. There's no way.
Where?
There's no.
That was probably already fair.
There's no way.
There was a broken window in the picture.
Unless they threw 6 tiny bricks. Yeah. So I'm just here to say I don't advocate for that. Antifa advocates for that. And they're trying to start some sort of war. I have no problems with socialists, but I'm going to tell you socialists right now, we're going to go to every single event. We're going to go to every single one of your houses, not your private houses, but every single organization that you guys have. Everything that is established.
They made this seem
every
like
single bar. Everybody that has...
It was some random person's house that the Patriot Prayer people did research and
No,
found
no,
them so that they can.
They didn't do it like as a private person. It was the union headquarters of a specific
That's
place.
what I'm
and
saying.
if you go to the
That's what I'm
website of the, you said that it was a random that they're making it sound like it's a random thing. I'm saying that they made it sound like it's a very organized, like they went to
No, the headline of the article made it seem like it was some random.
Like no, it seemed
Random
like
house here. Let's go
it
back
seemed
to
like
it really
Patriot
quick.
Prayer. They tried to make it sound like Patriot Prayer attacked and targeted a union headquarters, and that is the union headquarters. You can go to that union's website and find their address. That's how I found them on Google Earth and got to take a look at this. It's right on Burnside. You know,
Yeah,
we could
no,
go
definitely.
take a look.
It's
at
common
it ourselves.
that businesses and whatnot in Portland are just random houses on the side of a
Yeah.
industrial street or business zone.
Oh yeah, no. Right next to this place, right to the left of this house, if you were to see, is a drum store. So you should actually go to that drum store. Take a look, say hi.
Dude, I know where this is then. What the fuck? Where is this?
No, it's on Burnside. It's on Burnside, East Burnside. It's just right.
Oh, is it what is it called? I just saw a bumper sticker of it today. Some drum shop that's really well known around here.
Oh.
But yeah, I just it's funny to see this and then see the people's response to the article and to all
As
this.
an attachment to Antifa, you're going to see us.
keep-
and
Now
we're
here's
going
the
to keep
thing.
going until you.
Quote: I actually feel now. This is the craziness of it. I am not on the Patriot Prayer side. I'm not a Christian. I'm not into talking about abortion. I am not on their side. Just because I don't like random violence to people from Antifa and from masked individuals does not mean that I'm pro-right. And I actually feel like we're being biased by bringing in their other side of the story, which is kind of a crazy thing.
No, it's not biased
I know,
bringing
it's
in
for
the
sure
other
not.
side of the story. What's biased is me being a cunt about it because I'm annoyed
true.
by the Antifa and the tagging and the shenanigans.
Yes, and-
which I'm not part of Patriot Prayer. Nothing to do with that. I'm not even, like we were talking about, not even on right wing, really, if you're going to call it that.
Oh, absolutely not.
But Austin, abortions are killing babies. So
It is
you
actually
can,
no, and that's
you
I'm
can
part
keep
of the
that one
no,
to
no,
yourself.
I'm part of the East Coast form of opinion of abortion, where I don't argue that it's not murder. I'm just okay with it. It's just
Some people should have abortions.
No, exactly. Some people should have abortions. They should murder their babies. The argument of it being whether or not it's life or not is silly. It is a life. It's going to become a
Yeah.
human. But like the people who say, "Hey, it could be the next Mozart, could be the next Hitler,
Yeah.
could be the next
Probably
fucking Ed
most
Gein."
likely will be a pretty worthless piece,
the average
Part-
person.
yeah,
Exactly. That's
average
pretty
person.
mean. But yeah, so let's let these guys continue.
Well, that's another thing, though, is because I know people who are the product of rape. And for me to say they should have been aborted because it was rape, you know what I'm saying? This starts getting really, really not cool.
It's so funny
Really
because the rape thing is when abortion, pro-life activists, I should say,
Yeah.
even start kind of sweating and saying that is like the only honest argument that they start saying, like, well, that's at least the best case scenario for
Well, that's
an
what
abortion.
adoption's for.
That's what adoption's for. But the act of, if somebody, no, I go into biological, like if somebody has the prerequisite in their brain to go rape, that they shouldn't deserve to have more kids. We're trying to wean that off of the society.
Yeah,
And so, like, they
but
should
that's
have an abortion
assuming
off of principle.
only sociopaths rape.
Yes, it is. It is, and that is the
And that's just not
problem.
true.
It's true, and so
Only
you can-
sociopaths rape.
And we're talking about that in the case of absolute indisputable violent rape, not like I was.
Well, see, that's what I'm
blacked out
saying,
drunk
though.
and he
Here,
took
you know how to
advantage
get
of me.
closer to that.
I'm pretty sure.
No, dude, you're quiet
Okay.
as fuck. That's
Okay.
I'm all up here and you're all down there, dog. You got to get up in this thing.
Oh,
You're-
that's fair
you're
enough. No, then I
tilting
will talk
over. I
about
want
that.
you to be able to hear you.
Yeah, my ears hearing myself is like way louder than what the mic is picking up, but I'll be able to do it. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna turn you down.
But no, we're digressing hard. But but it's the thing is that we're way more nuanced on the idea of rape. If you see these guys preaching, and it is kind of like preaching, but if you see them doing their spiel out in front of this house in another video, it's kind of cringy. It's pretty much boomer politics. It's boomer talking points, and it's like, dude, stop. I immediately get off of their side and
Well,
go
it's not-
back to being a centrist
Not
because
about taking a side. We're not taking anyone's side. We're just assessing the facts as they come. And when they try to put you on a side is when they think they can turn you into a sexist, racist, rapist with white privilege. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's like annoying when people try to put you into a box, because literally no one, left or right, whatever your beliefs are, can you really be put into a box? Because unless you're an absolute robot sheep, you don't believe in everything one side believes. That's
true.
absurd. I don't even know
Yeah.
any conservatives who are even close to that.
But I would say that groups were started because there's when you have certain presumptions and you have certain or assumptions and just ways that you view the world, that you will have coincidentally a bunch of beliefs that kind of are in line. For instance, I'm okay with, and this isn't actually my thing, but I'm okay with all drugs being legal, and then all guns being legal, and then prostitution being legal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's the sort of logic. So you call that person a libertarian or an anarcho something, anarcho-capitalist or something.
Yeah, but that's not not a good definition.
I'm just saying
either.
that groups arise for a reason, and it's meant to kind of organize everyone's belief systems, and so it's okay to like say, oh, I'm a this because they have a mission statement that says X. And I agree with more of the X than the other one. So it's kind of useful to have groups. But I don't like how Antifa puts people into groups where it's like, you're either with us or against us. Because to them, there's no dimmer switch between being a Nazi and being not a Nazi. You're either one or you're not. You're not kind of a Nazi. You're not kind of a genocidal
So are you one or not?
Exactly. No, because exactly. Are you only partially a genocidal maniac who wants to kill all the Jews and blacks and gays?
Yeah.
Or are you not? So, and to them, when it's that extreme, there is no gray area. You are either on our side and for the right side of history, or you're a complete genocidal maniac or helping genocidal maniacs. The problem
Literally
is
Hitler.
Problem is the modern day Nazis and this and that say weird stuff that has nothing to do with the original Nazis. Nazis aren't alive today. Calling people today Nazis is kind of giving them an upper hand because they're not the actual Nazis. A lot of the time they're LARPing fat Untermensch who would have been put into the gas chambers by the Nazis if given the chance, right?
Yeah,
But
and that's all just stupid anyway because there's new groups of people. We're not in the age of, there's just no Nazis. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just annoying. There's different groups of people that might be extreme left or might be extreme right for whatever reason. But that's what I'm saying, though. I would never call the anti-people Nazis or like fascists because they're just having fun LARPing and they don't know any better. And
they're trying to do something for a good reason. The Antifa people are trying to be the good guys in the situation. They're trying to stop homophobes and union smashers
but they're trying to do it like Batman. Yes,
they're trying to do it like Batman. They're blinded by their good intentions. It's rough, but I forgot I had another point, but I can get rid of it. Let's watch the rest of this video. It's 5 minutes long.
Do you want to watch the rest of it?
You disavow Antifa and you separate yourselves. All right, you got that? Everybody on the left to the right, disassociate yourselves from Antifa and speak out against their violence. All of you, this socialist tonight, their meeting got canceled because I said I was going to show up. What do you think is going to happen? You sit around, we get harassed at every single one of our meetings. Every single event that I do, we get hundreds and hundreds of phone calls. And you think we're just going to sit around. It's not going to happen anymore. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep harassing, and we're going to expose each and every single one of you.
Don't be harassed.
So
that's a bad
so the socialists better step up.
We're going to keep
harassing.
But he's speaking from
point. You see a mask, you pull a mask.
You see a mask.
Get the picture, all right? We're going to see. It's like a trophy. We're going to see who has the most.
And think about how Willamette Weekly didn't report on what happened to James, but they did falsely report us.
We have to understand the reason why we're here is because they came and beat up Reggie and James, okay? There's 5 of them, 30 of them came, beat them up right in front of this house.
They're talking about the Willamette Weekly reporting James, and I'm pretty sure James is one of their black friends, black conservative guy who was beaten up by Antifa guys. So if you think a white gang of masked men with pipes beating up a black guy is good, go to Discord.
Okay.
Scroll up. Black guy in the hospital.
All right. Okay. Is it gonna play it for us?
On Facebook.
Oh, Facebook, dude! You're sending me stuff on Facebook.
Click on the thing. Click on the link.
Oh, god damn it! All right, I'll do it. I'll do it over here. So maybe it's not
shit.
on stream.
Oh, no. Yep, got it. You saved yourself.
It doesn't matter. It's
actually fair enough.
It doesn't matter. I just need to look at it before I fucking put it up here. Make sure there's nothing. Oh, see, I didn't want to do that. No, I probably should edit the video.
Yep.
All right,
you should.
here we go. I'm just sliding my girlfriend's DMs. All right. What even happened here? What is even going on? I can't really hear anything.
It's live video.
On my mouth. Yeah.
See, this is not going to work.
We went
Let
out
me try this.
to a socialist gathering to go talk with them. We ended up getting caught as we were leaving by a bunch of Antifa. They proceeded to beat on James with a metal baton. Yeah,
So they beat
your
this
side
dude
of
up?
the story?
Yeah, it was like, okay, you know, as we was leaving, you know, they threw rocks at the car, you know, that I was riding in with Jason, Tiny, and
Oh, Tiny.
we pulled over,
I don't know.
confronted them,
He's all over the
and
internet.
then, you know, they started engaging us. You know, it was like 20 of them. I mean, they just popped out of nowhere, really. I mean, I remember when I was seeing them when I was still in the car, it looked like it was probably like 4 of them. But then, as we got out, we see like 20 of them come at us, and you know,
Where's the cell footage?
We stood our ground, you know, and like,
Keep us the
you know,
cell
they
phone
attacked
footage.
us, and I had like 4, it could have been 5, attacking on me, you know, hit me with something on my head. I don't know if it was a baton or brass knuckle, but they hit me hard, something hard. I don't know if you.
Yep. And they show the injuries.
It's all blood.
Yeah. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
The little show it.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard a punch on
So-
the head.
Yeah.
Now pause this video. So I had to do some research in order to find this, right? And this is on the Patriot Prayer, guys. Now go back to Discord. Oh no! Go to the Union Head, the Patriot Prayer. That one actually. Now play that video right there.
My mom and them must be. Yeah, we don't want it to look like we're fighting them, so let's go around.
Do it all natural. So
Or no,
Pause. We don't want it to look like them, like we're fighting them. So let's just act natural.
how about you and I just go over there and people just slowly come?
You think it's okay to beat up black people like the other day? Huh? You think that's okay to beat up black people? Huh? You think that's okay? Are you okay with that? Back up. You think that's okay? That's okay? Stay back. We got it. We got you.
No reason to cross the street.
Because they're freaking violent. They're violent. We can't put up with that anymore.
And that's the end of the video. Interesting. So now what did we just see? Can collect your thoughts.
Not really sure what.
Those were Patriot Prayer guys
Yeah.
going across the street. Now in this video, now in this article, let's read how they explained it.
Because they were trying to find out who did it to the guy.
Yes, no, they see 2. Go in the next paragraph upstairs up the next. In another video, members of Patriot Prayer appear to cross Burnside to confront a couple of people wearing bandanas over their faces. Just people wearing bandanas over their faces, just like you do, hiding your identity and looking like a group of people who does violent acts on innocent people. So, a couple people wearing bandanas over their faces, filming the rally from afar. The rally is cringy. They say some pretty stupid right-wing stuff that's kind of like, bleh. But they're filming the rally from afar. At least 10 people with the Patriot Prayer surround the 2 people, shouting and pushing them against a storefront window. The bandana, you got rid of it.
Sorry.
The bandanaed people escape this angry mob by entering the shop. Thank goodness that shop was there. They were in imminent danger. There's no mention of the Patriot Prayer guys saying, "Hey, is it okay? You think it's okay to beat up black people?" They sound like lefties. They sound like a typical thing, like they're approaching a right-wing group of masked white supremacists and saying, "Hey, you think that's okay to beat up black people?" It was their black friend, the guy we just saw.
Yeah, which they didn't.
Don't even report on.
In any of this.
Don't even
Yeah.
put any side of shit. Instead, they just show the
no context whatsoever.
Not at all.
They just post
And in
this and then
fact-
say, "Here's all the proof you need that Patriot Prayer's violence is always premeditated."
Yep.
And done with the intention of playing the victim. Actually, that wasn't violence, because if it was violence, they would have just gone up there and killed the motherfuckers.
They had a higher mob. Yes, exactly. They could have done
and
so.
like the guy said before, we don't condone violence, and we don't want to turn this into a violent thing.
Okay.
But once again, it's like, they're trying to escalate. Everyone's trying to escalate the situation, and there's evil fuckers out there who this is exactly what they want happening. They want ultra left and ultra right to be fighting, and they want to bring us down from within by fighting each other.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't side with any of them. It's like, if you guys want to really have a debate about it and figure out who's right, then you should be able to have debates and go to a university and have your two smartest, well-read people have a debate about it.
Yep.
You can have your communism debate. You can have your Trump's a fascist debate. You can have all that fun stuff. And we should be able to do that instead of fighting it out on the streets like children in some drama, some fucking Jersey Shore drama. I see. So this is coming out.
I hear echo now, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming from this. So we're just going to mute this. Nope, still not coming from that. All right. I just got to check this real quick. Keep talking.
Right-click,
Go
and
back
then,
here.
you could...
I know what's going on. Don't worry about it. This isn't going to the stream. It's not going to the stream. Don't worry about it.
Oh, fair enough. You can right-click and then...
I know what I'm doing, Austin. Keep talking.
Anyways, so that's just what I wanted to see, or wanted to show. The... what was this? The Portland Mercury. Oh, that's good, nice and fixed here. Thanks. So the Portland Mercury... The Portland Mercury is just not reporting both sides. You don't need to be on the Patriots' prayer side to think that they're fucking...
Antifa's a bunch of fucking goofball little kids.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just... they absolutely deserve to be made fun of, Antifa. They deserve to be ridiculed. They don't deserve to be so proud. And in everybody's faces. It's absolutely ridiculous. And look at how... when this official alt-left Twitter thing says what happens in that video, they say they focus on not, hey, you think it's cool to beat up black people? They just forget about that. They're like, you're only trying to play to our... you're trying to just pretend like you care about your black friend.
Oh, yeah, they don't even bring that up.
No, of course not. They say, let's do it natural. Let's go around. We don't want to make it look like we're fighting them. And it's like... It's true they said those things. Now, let's get devil advocate. They did say those things, but it didn't sound like they were actually going to go into fight. They were there to start some shit.
They were confronting them, and what they wanted to do is get those guys arrested for the violence. Because I'm sure no one got arrested for it. I'm sure they went and questioned the people. No, the police probably didn't even question the people. Dude, the police around here is fucking hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
They have more important things to worry about, like Gresham, but...
Another Facebook
problems.
video worth seeing is the Patriot Prayer guys. It's like a bearded guy's face in green if you look at the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Which one is it?
Scroll down a little bit. It's that one.
All right. I'll go here, right? All right.
There's something happened, and
Double screen.
Joey and I were talking. Because they made this big ado about that DSA building, IWW, where the hell that is, getting hit, where it said, what did it say again? I forget. Smash communism and what else? Antifa House. And we just were there. We made a big deal about it because they write their A's just like Antifa writes their A's and whatnot.
Smash.
And then I just found out because Fox 12 called Joey and they hit Cider Riot too. We didn't even know about that. They hit Cider Riot and did the same exact thing. And this makes perfect sense because that little butt fucker was trying to pump me for information over at Pioneer Square, asking if I went to people's houses. And I said I wasn't going to go to houses. I said I was going to go to the neighborhoods. I knew what you're doing. See, supposedly, I wasn't in on this because I quit the Proud Boys a long time ago. And you guys don't even... You're supposed to be so high on the intel and everything. I've been out of the Proud Boys for like 6 months. And you guys haven't even figured that out yet? So... I guess the Proud Boys and the Sharps made a deal. Well, let me digress a little bit. The word I got was that Antifa was paying the Sharps for security. to protect their people, which is fine. That's fine. If Patriot Prayer is going to have Proud Boys defending our people at rallies, it's perfectly okay that Antifa hires their own security force to defend their people. That's totally okay. That's fine. But Antifa's been lying to the Sharps all along. They're making up false accusations about, well, this person got hit by a truck when they never got hit by a truck. They've been lying to them. And then, so anyway, I guess Proud Boy management and the Sharps got together, and I guess they made a truce. They weren't going to go into his houses no more. Anyway, they weren't going to fight no more, and that the Sharps weren't going to back Antifa anymore. So now you have Antifa doing false flags against their own. They went and did a false flag graffiti job at Cider Riot, which is the Sharps hangout. They're trying to blame it on us, so they're lying to them again.
You guys are so dumb. You guys are so dumb.
You didn't think we'd figure it out?
This is pretty silly.
Oh, God, you're so dumb. The government used to pay me to find this shit out, and you think you can outsmart me? Joey, he's even smarter than I am. Just don't tell him that.
You guys are so dumb.
So dumb.
To be honest,
yeah, Tom Tegner.
Just like when you lied and said that Billy Wilson ran over one of your guys, you lied to the Sharps.
Yeah, you lied
and
again.
they come running out of the woods acting all crazy and stupid, being like, "Oh, you killed one of my people." Sharpsville all over again. I'm like, what?
What? Nobody.
to be honest, what kind of grown men have time to do videos like that?
Exactly.
They really care about that. They really care about that shit.
Dude, no, this is happening all around us. This makes me think, like, what have I been playing Fallout New Vegas when I should be joining factions and fucking participating?
No, you should be not doing either.
Of course not. But we're doing it right now. By doing this, we're making our fucking Patrick's tires are going to get slashed because his car is the only one in front of the house.
No, that's funny. Well, we haven't done anything, so it's not like anyone has any reason to do anything to us.
You'd be surprised. There's they're on Twitter. They've got like these groups of people looking out for sympathizers and doing this and that.
But see, that's what cameras are for. And I've had our driveway is basically it's a good spot for people to try to steal from cars because there's no light. But that's what infrared cameras are for. So, you get yourself a couple of those. You set them up in convenient spots, and you can start picking up some people's, faces. Oh. And I think it's illegal to record the street, but I would do that too if I could. But I'm not going to. I'm not crazy like that.
Record the street?
Yeah. So you can only record your driveway, if I'm not mistaken.
Note to future Austin: that was a good idea. But
whatever.
No.
But dude, this shit, and the reason why we're talking about it is because it's funny. What do you mean? It's not a waste of time to talk about it. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's not a waste. We're not wasting our time by like reporting on it.
I think I guess the part what I thought was really goofy is that it's grown men on the Patriot Prayer side playing games with these like children, like these young men, like these young Antifa boys.
They're young 20s Antifa boys, and we call them boys because they're not physical creatures. Lefty guys are not into the hyper masculine. I'm going to lift weights and become a big, huge yoked male sort of a thing.
No.
And that's just a stereotype that's just going to like even be okay with everybody's ideology that like right wing guys are going to be lifting weights and trying to be a man, and then the beards. Yeah, and then the Antifa guys are going to be trying to question whether or not the binary is even a thing, and whether or not men should be lifting weights. Then maybe more women should be lifting. Maybe we should both be lifting weights
Sounds
together.
like they should stop thinking about it and start doing it.
They need to. No, they have weapons and whatever the fuck. I'm sure. I don't.
They can hardly hold up.
But isn't that funny that like these guys totally denied? Well, I mean, of course that they deny doing the graffiti, but they have it in such an aloof. Like they're proud to go and say they fucking blamed us for this. Like if you did,
it's like
something,
Osama bin Laden when he. Took credit for 9/11.
Oh, interesting. So
he'd be like, no, I didn't do 9/11. Fuck you.
And he shows up and he's right in front of the towers. Look at the footprint. Look at this. Look, they say I did this. Look.
No, exactly.
It's
that is fucking
it takes some balls, and it would take some
show
true
up to the crime scene if you fucking did it. You'd be
you would be
obvious suspect.
And, that doesn't mean that they're not obvious suspects in being 100%. You know what it is? Is that if somebody on the Patriot Prayer side did it, but was not under the command of either of those gentlemen that we saw on YouTube videos, then the Patriot Prayer guys are denouncing them. They're not saying, it wasn't us, but it's good that somebody graffitied the house. They didn't say that. They instead said they denounced
it. Yeah.
Yeah. If there was even a Patriot Prayer guy that did it, but they are way beyond denouncing a Patriot Prayer guy doing it, because then that would be admitting guilt. So they just say this is likely not even. This is just a false flag. And so yeah.
No, totally. It's funny that they thought that would work.
It did, as far as I'm concerned. The Portland Mercury's reporting on it, and then Willamette Weekly, which is a great news source.
Desperate for clicks because there's some random shitty magazine that gets dropped off and recycled at every single place that they drop it off at. No one reads any of that stuff.
Fair enough.
People only read it. The only time you ever hear about any of these lame internet magazines is when they go, "Did you hear?" And it's some shitty clickbait story.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, dude! You just burped that right in my mouth.
Dude, both of those farts didn't affect me, and one burp gets you,
know
every
what's
time,
more interesting
every stream.
Than Patriot Prayer Antifa?
What, Garrett?
This is hilariously fucked up.
I couldn't help but notice
This
that you
is
brought this up.
hilariously
Zimbabwe's codeine cough syrup epidemic. Now, do you know the history of Zimbabwe? Why don't you look it up? Why don't you, viewer?
No.
We don't need to talk
All
about it.
I want to say is
they're in the middle of a...
someone needs to go watch this and report back to me what they find, because when I saw this, it was just... basically, the first thing I thought was... So it starts out with this kid who's like writes raps now because he's an ex-codeine syrup addict. And then it kind of shows him, and they tell you, like, okay, yeah, they drink these bottles of cough syrup. It's called Bronclear.
Okay, whoa.
And it's, like, super popular in Zimbabwe.
You see that? That's what
Codeine.
they take. That's Bronclear.
Yeah. And they drink, like, a bottle per day, and it comes in with boxes, and they have to smuggle it in because the government made it illegal. But this is what they do. They
Garrett, don't be showing me
What?
Africans in foreign countries dressing up like rappers.
Drinking codeine, and then you know what? Vice made it even worse for you. Is at the end. First off, his thing is he writes raps, and it shows him writing them at the beginning. This kid who like got over his codeine addiction, and you listen to him at the end, and he's like kind of like talking his raps out, and it literally sounds like these the codeine rappers, the mumble rappers, which is hilarious. Which I like some of them.
So
but now I realize what
the
it's
culture's
doing to
passing
the rest of the world and America, and it's very obvious. And it's so funny, dude. He's so bad, and I feel so sorry for him. And he's going, Zimbabwe, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. I'm like, dude, don't copy them. Don't, whatever you do, don't copy these
Make
people.
your own style.
Please.
Come up and develop something your own. You don't need to be. It's like
so
this is
fucked
heart
up.
rap. This is.
Dude,
I'm like,
it's
I
so
feel so
sad.
bad.
When I saw this shit, I was like, it should be productive shit. Like, why isn't anything productive popular?
Well, because being productive is difficult and requires your gratification to be delayed. It's what is deferral of gratification? Like I want to just jerk off and play video games, but I in fact should write music or play the bass instead. It's harder to do, but you know what's really easy to do? Party, fuck, dance, drink codeine, get drunk, get high,
Write mumble raps.
That's what's easy to do. And so if you appeal to the majority of people, which is, the average person isn't that smart, right? And then there's way more people below average. And so if you're able to appeal to, everybody above a certain IQ going on, and IQ, you can take it seriously or not. But, it's like Skyrim. If you get rid of some skills and simplify the combat and you're able to make it so that more people will play it, then you'll have more players. If you have rap...
When you pander to the lowest common denominator.
Yes. If you pander to the lowest IQ, you'll have a higher population of people listening. And I don't know if you'll lose the smart people, because smart people will just be like, it's just fun. It's just fun music.
Well, we're all people, and we all like big, heavy bass beat and, loud thumping music, cool music. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it makes sense. It's very marketable. So we eat it up No, everyone eats it up. It doesn't matter what your fucking IQ is. There's people who are geniuses who like mumble rap because of the same reasons why retards like mumble rap. Dude.
Precisely, exactly. And so, but I would say that it's base reasons, it's simple reasons. I'm not saying that. I wanted to mention that I'm not trying to say that I have a high IQ. It's just the idea that with music, it's something I've studied for a very long amount of time, and I can make an educated fucking opinion on it. Hopefully, I've also played video games.
And mumble rap is retarded if you were to then give your opinion.
Yes. Well, some mumble rap, because there was the "All My Friends Are Dead." That was a lyric that actually kind of made me feel sorry for him and put me into an emotional place of like, fuck.
Well, sure.
Push me to the edge.
But that's the thing, though, is that was one line. Okay, you look at the rest of the song. It is so bad, poorly put together. There's a million other songs with that same message that portray it much better.
Okay. There's better ways
I don't even
to do
like
it.
those rappers. I don't want to hear someone preach to me in a rap song.
Yep.
That's not what I want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear Future. But so this is what I'm going to say is, does Future see this? Do codeine rappers see this and think, "Oh fuck, what did I do?"
doing?
No, because they sold their soul.
And you mean semi-literally? You're talking.
Yeah,
you were talking
semi
like less literal than you'd think that they sold their souls. Like they made a deal with the record company.
They made a deal with the devil, straight up.
Yeah.
And how can you not think about how you're influencing kids to do codeine? How can you not think about that? It's because they don't give a fuck. Of course they've thought about it. They don't care.
Dude, I was going into the bagel shop this morning, and there was a mixed-race couple with a, we were like multiracial couple with a mixed-race kid, and you know what he was saying on the outside? He was saying, Gucci gang. He literally was saying, Gucci man, do this and that, and Gucci gang. This kid was 6 years old, and he's already being exposed to that sort of stuff. In China, they legalized rap. They did? They basically, in China and some Asian countries, you can fact check me on this.
Well, you want to know why? It's because they probably are creating it here as a subversion to destroy our culture. And they don't want that here because they see what it does.
Second half, I agree with. First part of the conspiracy that they're behind pushing it, a little less believable.
And what are we talking about? Are we talking mumble rap or are we talking hip-hop? Because there are some good hip-hop artists who had a good message, and there are some good rap artists that have a good message. So it has to be a very specific kind of rap or a group maybe that can get banned, but that's just going to end up making them more popular.
True. Wait, sorry. My brain wandered at when you said that like there's some good versions of rap, and that there was with a decent message or whatever. With a decent, and they're still around today, but they don't get enough. I would say they don't get enough, but they don't get as much notoriety and fame. Why? Because people don't want to be preached at by a guy about morality. Hell no. Yeah, and that's boring. But you could tell stories in rap. You could do a bunch of the other fun stuff. You could, But the whole point is they're trying. They want dumb shit to be popular, is what I'm saying. There's evil people who want dumb shit to be popular so that they can dumb people down more and more. No. I believe that it is... now, I see this on... so we got both the same text at the same time. Keep going. Okay. So I believe that it is not so much a conspiracy to dumb down the American populace that rap is being inserted. It is very easy to believe that it's just naturally humans just like stupid shit. That it is not that on politically incorrect 4chan they would say the Jews, and I don't believe it. They're like globalists. They're the globalists, the bankers. They're trying to push this culture into our thing, and then our poor kids are being exposed to it. Your kids want to dance and fucking do drugs naturally, and if they are exposed to music that says, "Hey, let's dance and fucking do drugs," it's appealing to their undeveloped brains. And there's nothing the parents can do because the kids are at government school all day. Yeah, and they're at government school, and then also that so they can't tell them no, even if they had the option to. They can't stop the children from being influenced by these things. I was going to say that government school doesn't even push rap music, and so it shouldn't affect the parents' ability to stop them from going to rap music. No, but you're 150% wrong, because at the mixers, I remember being in the 7th grade dancing to 369. Damn your fine, baby, let me to the sweat drops down my balls. And then I remember one of the teachers, my homeroom teacher, going like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And she had she was progressive and short-haired and forward-thinking and on the right side of history, but she did not. She was like, "What the fuck are these 7th graders dancing to to the window.
Dude, there were 7th grade girls twerking. And there's probably a 7th grade girl twerking right now to Future. And the Soldier Boy dance came out while I was in middle school.
Yep.
It's just weird mating dance shit. But you're right. They like stupid shit, but they're selling it as like cool, and they're selling it a certain way. So that's why I think it's the most popular. It's not just because we love dumb shit. Because sure, we love dumb shit, but that can be changed if we have good parents.
It's true, and I don't think that we have good parents, and I do think that it's just easier because it's sort of capitalism at work. That if kids go, I like this, and they don't know why they like it, but they like it because their brains are underdeveloped, and it's just attacking their lizard brain, saying, oh, same thing with the McDonald's. It's fat, salt, and sugar. That's literally what your brain is designed to go look for because it used to be scarce. We grew up and evolved wanting sugar and salt.
Rap is like drugs, sex, money, materials.
Yes, and so it is appealing to the basic part of your brain, and it's not a coincidence that it bubbles up to the top. It doesn't have to even be a conspiracy. It's a serendipitous conspiracy. It's just the way. Yeah.
Well, I feel like if I hadn't been exposed to it, I wouldn't have understood. Because at first I was like, oh yeah, this music's kind of fun and stuff, and then you start listening to it more closely, and you're like, wait, they're trying to push something on us. Wait a second.
Yeah, and I don't remember how many months ago it was, but you went from like loving really dumb rap and getting me into dumb rap, and then you just turned on it, and you're like,
it's because I realized it's made to fuck my brain up. It's made to appeal to the lowest common denominator in my brain, even, and the dumb shit I believe in. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. But the point is that it subconsciously influences you, and I was like, I'm not going to let that shit happen to me. So I'm cutting it off completely. And honestly, if you really want to think about it, that's what all music is.
No. I don't think all music is subconsciously trying to affect you to think a certain. Well, no.
Not just to think a certain way, to distract you.
To distract you? No, because I was actually going to disagree with what I just said. That it is sort of all designed to make you think and feel a certain way. Because there's lyricless music out there and classical music and stuff that is displaying an emotion and a feeling that has no words to describe. Like the definition of. It's not about is he sad. It's sure it's the Moonlight Sonata, but it's the definition is the sound. What does it mean? It means you take it to Japan. They don't need to speak English. They'll be able to hear that and then understand that music.
And the similar emotion, and they get the similar emotion when
exactly.
They listen to it.
And so it translates. And so not all music is pushing degeneracy, and I think that all music is sort of a reflection of humanity, except for music that's.
Well, I don't think it's all degeneracy. I think it's a distraction and part of the bread and games, while they go and fuck us in the ass through our government or something.
That is really that's fair. Music only exists, in my opinion, to be a sort of fun mating ritual in a way too.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Similar is with dancing, but dancing is straight up
explicitly sexual.
Yeah, explicitly sexual for sure.
It's very,
and that's why it fucks me up. Instagram and it's like little dancer you got served kids. It is literally viral as fuck. It's like, oh my god, this girl's only 13 and she's dressed like a whore and dancing like a whore. Are you guys fucking kidding me? To Cardi B's "Money," the worst song you could possibly listen to.
Pull it up, Garrett. Pull it. Let's see that 13-year-old.
No, because I'm gonna get taken down. Whoa.
Again, yeah.
Are you a pedophile? Are you a lizard? Christ. Are you a reptilian, Austin?
I swear to God, no.
I saw the best Alex Jones video, dude. Whenever he's in the crowd with the people, when he actually does the journalism himself, and they want to talk to him, dude, he's just so fucking famous, and everyone comes up to him. Hey, Alex Jones, fuck you. And he's like, aha, another sheep, another robot, there they go.
Another goblin.
Oh, do you want to have a debate? Yeah, another goblin.
God, exactly. That fucking guy from Austin, Texas, who was like, threw coffee at him, and it was kind of...
That was in Seattle. And he ran after him.
Yeah, he did. He ran. That was in Seattle. Holy fuck.
Dude, I gotta wash my nuts. I just took off my sweatpants and my nutsack. It was just rotten. It's rotten. See... we could talk about intellectual shit, or we could just talk about shitting myself and smelling.
Let's watch some of the
No, it's gonna get taken down if I watch it. If I watch 1 second of this, it'll copy strike me. They probably already got me fucked from the Vice logo. No joke.
Fair enough.
Okay, we were watching Bellator on stream, And you probably shouldn't be watching and streaming live sports events if you don't want to get taken down. So,
Did you get taken down?
word to the wise, life hack: if you want to stream, don't stream illegally.
Nice.
Listen, FBI, it was for educational purposes only. Only.
That's right. The third viewer on this video, FBI agent 617, 1488.
Are they clones now? They might as well be.
Yeah, they're not real people.
Yeah,
They're just
maybe
around.
that's what the Illuminati is doing. They clone people. And they use them as, I don't know, robots. Fuck, what are we even talking about now at this point? It's been an hour, so we should probably close it up here.
Easy.
Yeah, once I started talking about my smelly nutsack, we went from 3 viewers to 1, which I don't even know how we have 1 viewer, to be completely honest.
I think it's just us. Whatever.
All right, we'll call it that one. Hey, let's make some memes. They'll put a cock in my mouth or something. Or no, they'll...
That's how you do it. Oh. Dick mouth.
Wow, that's really sexual.
Yeah, how did I know exactly how to do that?
Now you're going to get us kicked off Twitch with your sexual bullshit awesome.
I'm going to twerk. Yeah, that's illegal on Twitch. I'm going to twerk.
Can I show my nipples?
I've got darker nipples.
Oh, you got real dark nipples, man.
That's right, you know.
You got some healthy
Why are you
nipples.
pretending like you just found this out? You
some
bullied me
healthy
for
nipples.
years. I'm your older brother, and you bullied me about my dark nipples.
I did not. Yeah, I
Close
did.
the stream.
Yeah, you can call it pepperoni. Peace out.